Welcome to another episode of the Rainbow Popcorn Podcast. We are 2 out of 3 brothers watching movies through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee.
How are you?
I am well read. I've trotted the boards.
You're not well read.
And I looked at something on a screen, and only 2 of those things are true.
Have you trodden the boards in anything that is page to stage to screen? Into the Woods.
No. Well,
it's based on fairy tales,
pages
which
to stage
are all
to
page.
screen.
Yeah.
My Fair Lady may come up.
Well,
And
the Kiss Me Kate,
Kiss Me Kate.
which is based on a play,
Yep.
but not a book,
Well, Taming of the Shrew.
is a play.
Is
I
it
mean-
not a book?
No,
Oh.
it's a Shakespeare play.
Oh.
And then
Anyway.
I'm sure The Taming of the Shrew has been on stage. There's been a movie of The Taming of the Shrew, 10 Things I Hate About You,
There you go. Which we have discussed as
but
previous
also
topics.
still not a book.
Yeah. But anyway, our topic today is movies that have been in a movie form, a stage form, and a page form that is not a screenplay.
That's why I'm wearing this, because I'm writing a Die Hard musical at the moment. I'm not. Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Sorry to the person editing the sound.
So to the person with the in-ear
Yes, sorry.
buds on,
I did attempt to lean away from the microphone.
if you're on the train,
Yeah,
just
sorry
this has
if you-
happened.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
But Die Hard was a book before it was a film.
Oh, was it?
Yes, and I don't think it's been a musical. But at the rate things are going on Broadway, it will be. But page to stage to screen, page, stage, and screen
Yes.
is what we're talking
Not
about
in any particular order, but
Has
at
been
least one version of that.
in those 3 formats.
So the movie we are doing this for, already bought tickets,
Yeah.
is for 50. I got a summary of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously the first one.
Cheers, by the way.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, sorry.
We already
cheers,
opened it.
whatever.
Yep.
A prequel to The Land of Oz tale sees Elphaba, a green-skinned outsider, and Galinda, a privileged student, bond at Shiz University. Their friendship strains as each forges her own path, leading ultimately to legendary roles in the witch mythology.
Fan fiction.
Fan fiction.
The most famous fan fiction of all. Not the book, because I don't know a lot of people that have read the book.
Twilight?
But it was, I was talking about this the other day with someone, and they did what they call stripping the serial number off the Twilight fanfic to make it 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
So they took away all the things that identify it as that fan
Okay.
fiction, but they haven't done that for Wicked.
No, they
it's
kept
still,
the characters
yeah, but
and
it
the
was
place.
because
and Joel
it was,
Grey.
allegedly.
Flashback to a previous episode.
Because it was public domain by then, so they could.
Yeah. And well done.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, you really made that worth it.
very good.
So, Wicked was a novel called Wicked, The Life and Times of Wicked Witch of the West,
Yes.
1995.
Yep.
That was then adapted into a 2003 musical, quite famously,
Yeah.
some might say.
Not
and
famously
then-
enough for Joel Grey,
No.
according to your memories from last
Well,
week.
I knew he was in it.
To be fair, it debuted in 2003. We weren't going to Broadway to see it.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Idina Menzel was then.
A lot of people didn't.
Because Glee hadn't come out yet. So, yes, then obviously in recent years has now been adapted into one part of a movie, and the second part will be out shortly hereafter,
And will be the movie that we are reviewing later this month.
and is already
Spoiler
being
alert.
tipped to win Oscars.
Yeah, well, they owe Cynthia one for last year.
They do owe Cynthia one.
And I feel like they do. I feel like we talked about it at the time. I feel like they're like, we're not going to give her one because we'll be
she's
giving
doing
her
the
one.
same movie next year.
Yeah, and
But
she's
the thing I've read is that apparently the favorite to win Best Supporting Actress is Ariana Grande.
that will be interesting. So
Won't happen, but yeah,
that's one,
that is one,
and that's out of the way.
and we are doing that.
Are we counting that as our queer one?
Well, why don't we read through the list and see how
Okay.
we go.
All right. Well, because
Because there's a number of musicals which all are gay. Like all musicals are gay.
well, they're camp enough for stereotypically gays to like them.
Yeah.
But Jake Neville last week did bring up American Psycho.
He did.
Which we hadn't really thought about, and which is annoying because I have read the book and watched the movie, and the Facebook algorithm gave me ads for the musical.
Right.
So that should have come to mind. And that is coded.
Quite.
And the author is gay,
Oh. I didn't know
Brett Easton Ellis. And he has another book that was made into a movie called Rules of Attraction
that. Oh, I've seen that. That's
with
messed
James
up.
Van Der Beek. It's full on.
Yeah.
Rules of Attraction, the novel, both of them actually, American Psycho was also banned for a little bit in the States.
Is that because it was the reason why someone killed John Lennon?
Oh.
No, that was Catcher in the Rye.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
I thought you would get that reference.
No, I didn't know that.
Right. Did you think the reason someone killed John Lennon was because of Yoko Ono?
No, I knew someone killed John Lennon and I had a vague memory of it to being due with a book, but I didn't know it was that.
Okay, I'm pretty
But I
sure it
also
was Catcher in the Rye.
did know that American Psycho didn't come out pre-1980.
Feel free to correct me, listeners/viewers, if I've got that wrong.
They will. So,
It's like how the guy shot Reagan to try and impress Jodie Foster.
from Taxi Driver.
Missed on both counts. I mean, he shot
No, he didn't
Reagan.
miss on both counts.
He shot Reagan, but Reagan didn't die from that. Anyway.
But also Jodie Foster wasn't interested from what we now know about Jodie
Yes.
Foster.
Yeah. Anyway, that was off topic. There's not a musical, movie, or book about that. There could be a book.
It could be Panic Room.
The other very famous music Panic Room. The other very famous
We're not going to talk about American Psycho?
Oh, I thought we did. The other very famous part of American Psycho is when he's naked. American Psycho I haven't seen for a very long time.
It's a very good movie. And I even saw a meme about it the other day, which I saved and will hopefully send to you in time for you to share it in relation to this episode.
Great.
And about like Christian Bale and other people to do with the making of American Psycho, the movie being like, I don't know why straight bros still idolize Patrick Bateman. Like the novel is written as he is psycho because he's suppressing his homosexuality.
But that doesn't come up across in the
Nightmare on Elm
movie.
Street 2.
There are actually a lot of similarities. I do think I remember in American Psycho people being electrocuted to death in a pool.
And that moment where his tongue comes out and licks the person before he axes them to the tune of Huey
Well,
Lewis and the News.
Yes, that I believe is actually true.
It's in the movie, but I think it's more deeply coded
Yeah.
in the movie. But there's a lot of queerness. I think it's a bit bigger in the book than the movie. And from what Jake was saying the other week, it's bigger again in the musical.
In the musical.
Because it's a musical.
It gayifies it.
Musicals are
It
gay.
yassifies it, if you will, as the lingo is.
It slays it.
It slays, houts down boots, hunty.
Well, and literally he does slay
Quite literally.
because he is a psycho.
in every sense. He eats, he slays, he leaves no crumbs, all that.
He leaves
so
no
yeah,
blood.
American Psycho I remember being very good, but I probably haven't watched it for at least 15 years, I'm going to say. So I would probably have a different understanding of it now.
I love the memes.
Because I thought it was just like, hey, this hot guy's killing people. How good is this movie? And he drops a chainsaw down a stairwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I'm not sure if it's in the movie, but in the book, maybe I won't talk about it in case we review the episode.
Okay.
The movie, because it's graphic. And I have a story that goes along with it from when I
okay.
used to be in a book club that actually read books.
They exist.
Yeah, now I'm in a book club that just gets together for dinner
Great.
once a term.
Yeah.
American Psycho is on the
American
list,
Psycho.
and I think it's queer coded enough
It's a good contender.
to potentially be queer, and it's different enough to Wicked.
Yeah, because it's not a musical. I want to know if there's anything queer coded about Roald Dahl's Matilda. Is the teacher a lesbian?
No, Miss Honey.
Yeah.
or the principal.
Mm.
Well, no.
Trunchbull.
There's a thing of a lot of, maybe I'm misreading this, but a lot of Miss Honey in the original movie, not the movie of the musical. Because
Yes.
it's page to screen to stage to screen.
Yeah.
And the Miss Honey in that thing, I read something recently that she said she often will have, you know, I think like lesbians in her messages being like she's an icon and she
Awakening. Bit of a lesbian
well,
awakening.
not quite an awakening, but just like, you know, a kind, accepting teacher, which potentially these people didn't have at high school. Or reminds them
Okay.
you know, because it's a bit of a thing in memes and in, you know,
Yeah.
TikToks that
She's a queer icon.
every queer person that was in the closet had one teacher that they identified with and could talk to at high school. And so I think Miss Honey gives that vibe in the Danny DeVito movie. Does that make sense? You trying to think who that teacher was?
Yeah, sorry, I stopped listening.
Was your art teacher or your English teacher or your music teacher?
It was not my English teacher.
It was my art teacher.
Wait, I was going to say it was not my music teacher, but that was our father.
Well, that different stories.
Anyway, that might be another topic for another time.
So I think that, you know, I don't know how much that's an actual thing of Matilda.
I also think it's a very iconic movie.
There is a bit
I
of
haven't seen the musical.
Could we draw a long enough literature bow and be like it's a film representing the other and acceptance and inclusion?
Jesus. We could. And
Do we want
also
to,
she
though?
does magic.
Yeah.
She does
Is magic
maths.
gay? Oh.
No, like witches. Like
Oh,
Wicked.
okay.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
The theme's not magic though. The theme is page to stage to screen. And we magic's not gay.
No, but there's another linking of a
Okay,
magical
yeah.
story of.
Yep.
Anyway, do you know who else does magic?
No.
Jean Valjean. Sorry, I was like, I don't know where we're going with this.
And I saw Les Mis on the list and I'm like, he can't mean Les Mis.
He can. Russell Crowe does magic in that movie. He somehow nearly ruins a great movie. Look, Les Mis is obviously a very famous adaptation as well.
Can I say,
Yes.
Hugh should have won.
No.
Who did?
Daniel Day-Lewis was always going to win for playing fucking
yeah, okay.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. It's long and I need to be in a mood.
But I
So-
think that was
Maybe I'll watch
Hugh's
it this
best
weekend.
chance.
That was Hughes.
Because Hughes,
I don't want to say only chance, but that was Hughes'
Hughes
chance.
an EGT.
He's an igot. Like
Yeah.
He's a get.
I get. And he should be an EGOT because I watched randomly and not deliberately as a double The Greatest Showman because I love it.
Yes, I remember
And then
this.
Prisoners
And then
right
Prisoners.
after. Because
Yeah.
I watched The Greatest Showman and then I was like, oh, I've got time for another movie. I've been meaning to watch Prisoners. So I put Prisoners on and then I was like, oh, this is accidentally a Hugh Jackman double. He's very good in Prisoners.
I accidentally did an Julia Roberts and 6 Degrees of Kirsten Dunst.
Interview with the Vampire.
No, I watched.
Mona Lisa Smile.
Yeah, we watched After the Hunt,
Yeah.
and then
So
I went.
and you were like,
And then I went. Oh,
she
why
is
does,
a teacher.
I'm like, why does Mona Lisa Smile keep coming up on my TikTok? I'll watch that. Average, but Kirsten Dunst is in it. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I like Kirsten Dunst. So then I went to my letterbox and said, what movies of Kirsten Dunst haven't I watched? And then Marie Antoinette was on there, and so I watched that.
Oh, that's why you watch Marie Antoinette.
It
with
was either
Rip
that,
Torn.
yeah, it was either that or Jumanji. And I said, I've probably watched
Watch
Jumanji enough.
Yeah. Maggie
Anyway.
Gyllenhaal is in Mona Lisa Smile. And
yeah.
who else? That other one. She's
Julia
a bitch.
Stiles.
Yeah, no, I like Julia Stiles. She's in Bourne.
Mm.
Is she also in 10 Things I Hate About You that I mentioned just before?
Yes. Sometimes I get her and Claire Danes confused.
Is there a musical of Eat, Pray, Love?
No.
Because that was a book and Julia Roberts movie.
Is there a musical of Erin Brockovich? No, it's just based on a true story. Anyway, this
25
has nothing
years
to
of
do
Erin
with Jean
Brockovich.
Valjean. 25 years of Erin Brockovich.
Aaron Brockovich, yeah.
And she's nearly made a good movie again.
She's good enough. No, she's good enough to It's a good movie. It's
It
long.
is a good
and
movie.
Can be boring. And
Just could have been a lot better.
when we got towards the end and there was the little epilogue, I felt everyone shifting their seat because everybody was ready to get up.
Oh, yeah.
The whole cinema was like, it went black and then people started to move and then it said 5 years later and everyone, oh, now I got to get comfortable again.
I watched another new movie recently that we'll talk about later.
Well, let's talk about that on a Tutoring Cinema episode.
Anyway, Jean
So Les
Valjean
Mis.
is a 19th century French man convict who steals a loaf of bread to feed my son. Daughter?
Jean Valjean, also known as 24641.
No. That was my Russell Crowe.
Well, I was doing the Hugh version.
Oh, then you did not have enough vibrato.
Unlike the TikToks.
There's one guy.
Hugh Jackman
Have you
versions of
seen, there's
everything.
one guy that does
I wish I could
the
do it.
conversation one
Yeah,
between. He fucking nails it. It is so good. Anyway, sorry, we're not going to sing along. Maybe we should do that. Anyway, so yes, quite
That's going to
famously,
be on the Patreon.
Victor Hugo wrote
Watch us sing along and take the piss out of
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman.
Victor Hugo famously wrote a novel called Les Miserables.
Yep.
In 1862.
It's old. So old.
And then 160 years later, they make it into a movie.
And in between that, 120 years later, they made it into a musical.
It was an epic musical that went on for ages and, is
still
still
is.
going on.
And an opera, not a musical.
Yeah, it's an opera.
An almost rock opera.
Okay, sure.
No, like it's not fully orchestral, but it's
Yeah.
not fully like Jesus Christ Superstar rock.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's got an orchestra,
It's
but
a
it's
modern
also got an
opera-
electric
opera.
guitar.
It's not like we're watching fucking Madame Butterfly.
Yeah.
Ooh, does that fit?
Ooh, could Russell Crowe sing Madame Butterfly?
I don't know any of the songs to try and do it. No, the man from school of That was him in the Mikado.
The Mikado was not a
It's
book.
been a long year, everyone. Oh, really?
Tom Hooper, was he the one that was in the Umbrella Academy?
No.
Okay.
Tom Hooper won an Oscar for directing King's Speech. And you can tell because he does a lot of the same shots of a person off to the side.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's a very good movie. Anne Hathaway is very good.
it definitely deserved that for that one
Sacha
song.
Baron Cohen and Helena Bonham Carter are very good.
It's a great cast.
Hugh Jackman is
Eddie
very good.
Redmayne,
Russell Crowe without
Amanda
singing.
Seyfried.
Russell Crowe without singing,
Yeah.
very good.
Like, they could have got another... Like, if they had another person...
Who would you recast?
When
When was it?
Name a person.
2000?
2012.
2012.
You could have
Yeah.
been a lot of people.
But also this
It could have also been like not a famous person.
Yeah, because Eddie Redmayne, Amanda Seyfried weren't big, but they're playing not the mains.
Excuse me.
They weren't big in 2012.
She'd already done Mean Girls and Jennifer's Body.
Yeah, exactly. And
She hasn't done Ted 2 yet.
Eddie Redmayne hadn't controversially done things like The Danish Girl yet.
No, he wasn't anybody yet.
So, but they're like Marius and the other one.
Yeah.
So,
Fontaine.
Fontaine.
No. Isn't Fontaine Anne Hathaway?
I don't know. No. Shit, we should know this. I have a friend who named their son after
Cosette.
Marius. So Cosette, okay.
Sorry.
So the
We're all over the place. Great movie, one bad casting.
this is what I was going to say. You don't have to cast names when you're doing a movie production of the longest running musical on Broadway history.
Everybody that is going to go see it is going to
Sorry,
go see
cats.
it regardless of who's in it.
There's not a non-musical fan that's like, oh, fucking Gladiator's in it. I'll go and see this.
Yeah, we should go see that new Russell Crowe movie, and then they're shocked it's a musical. Like Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you can't trick people
segue.
into thinking Les Mis is not a musical.
Yeah. Because it's quite famously a
Quite
musical.
famously a musical.
Yeah, so
gay.
especially when it's the lead is Hugh Jackman, you don't need Russell Crowe to also be in it.
No, because Hugh Jackman is the triplest of triple threats.
He is quite famously, I'm going to keep saying famously, it's the word of the episode, a Tony Award winner.
Yeah.
He's like we said, he's a get.
He is a get. Triple threat get.
So the other
But
one,
not gay.
the other one that came
Les
up,
Mis, so I don't know about that.
Well,
We can pick a straight one. We just then have to make sure that Wicked is gay.
there's another one that came up in my research. I don't know much about it. And it's called Kiss of the Spider Woman. And I will read what's that fucking word you use?
Précis.
Précis. During Brazil's dictatorship, an imprisoned gay man and a political prisoner share a cell. The gay man recounts a fantasy film to distract himself and the other. Their lives, politics, and imagination converge in this daring drama.
Interesting.
So, you know the pity about that though.
What?
This movie is not available
Subtitles?
on any of your streaming services. So the novel Kiss of the Spider Woman in 1976, then it became a play.
Yep.
Then it became a movie
Yep.
in which William Hurt, I believe, won an Oscar. Then it became a musical. And now the musical is this year, right now as we speak, being turned into a movie starring The Matrix's J-Lo.
The almost Matrix is
The
J-Lo.
almost Matrix is
So
J-Lo.
it's gone page to stage to
to
screen to
screen.
stage to screen.
Page to stage to screen to stage to screen. Yep.
Yeah. And it's gay.
And it's gay.
And I'm assuming J-Lo is playing the Spider Woman, not the gay man.
I believe because I've seen the clip and I'm like, hang on a minute, this doesn't look like William Hurt. So I imagine that she is the fantasy musical that
When is
he's
it
recounting.
coming out? Is it coming out on
next week? Or it might already be out by the time this episode is out.
Can you check? Because we could go to the cinema twice this month.
We could watch that.
And then we don't have to finish the rest of the episode.
Okay, we can check that.
Because that does sound interesting, and it is page to stage to page to stage to screen, and it's gay. And the original movie, according to your notes, has a 7.3 on IMDb, so that's good.
Yeah.
And
Kiss of the
87%.
Spider Woman is a musical / thriller.
Ooh.
You know what? It doesn't say he's gay.
Have they ungayed him?
Directed by Bill Condon.
Oh, from Chicago.
Dreamgirls.
Oh, Dreamgirls.
Well, there you go. I mean, the same.
yeah. I watched Chicago recently because I've had fucking all that jazz in my head for about 6 months.
It's got Diego Luna in it too.
Oh, he's good. Is he playing the gay man?
Plot.
Not plot. Session
No, I'm
times.
just reading it to the tail end of the dirty world. Luis Molina, a gay widow. Yeah, window dresser. Sorry. Sorry, he doesn't dress like a widow.
A gay window.
He,
All right. Well,
you keep talking.
I like that. And the musical, like your note says, book by Terrence McNally and music by John Kander and lyrics by Fred Ebb. They're good people.
Yeah, so it's out now.
Oh, okay. Actually now or now when it releases?
Now when we're talking on the episode being released.
Okay, so now...
It comes out on the 30th of October. Let's just smoke, like, peek behind the curtain. We are not doing this live.
All right,
it's
well, we could see that.
We could see that.
Well, we can still talk about other movies.
We'll talk
though.
about other movies because there's actually some good ones on here.
Okay.
So there are some ones that are also a little bit gay / very camp.
Well,
and
these
queer.
two.
These two that come up.
The queers love it.
The other one that pops into your head straight away, but then I had to check if it was based on a book, and it was Legally Blonde.
Yes.
So that is an option.
Elle Woods, a fashionable sorority queen, enrolls at Harvard Law to win back her ex-boyfriend but discovers her own strength and legal acumen, challenging stereotypes along the way.
What? Like it's hard? Yeah.
Amanda Brown, who wrote the book, did write the book based on her actual experiences of going to Harvard Law as a woman, who I assume is blonde.
Well, legally, she has to be. So that is very camp, very iconic gay in the
I don't think
gay
it's
community.
Gay. I think it's just
Lee.
camp.
It has fucking Jennifer Coolidge and Victor Garber in it.
Yeah, and Victor Garber is gay, but I bet you he's playing a straight.
Well, he's playing a lawyer.
Yeah, well, he's playing a straight. And
There's only one gay lawyer, Lee. Will Truman. Oh, and Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. Anyway.
Oh, that's. I wish I could load that button.
Oh. When they fired Andrew Beckett because he had AIDS, they broke the law. Sorry. Family Guy reference. Insert Family Guy reference here.
No, insert the clip from
clip from
Philadelphia
Family Guy.
that is a Family Guy reference.
Yeah. So that is an option. There are gays in it. But it's not about gays.
Yeah, well, I do think we need to choose a gay one.
Is her friend? Nope. That's Clue. Nope.
That's Mean Girls.
No.
The gay. The friend is too gay to function. Is
No.
Mean Girls.
She has a friend that is like that Alana Eubank.
Or are you thinking Clueless?
I'm thinking Clueless. Getting my blonde girls in the 90s, 2000s confused.
I think we need to choose an actual gay one because headcanon aside, Wicked is not gay. Like coding and headcanon aside,
The phrase headcanon sounds pretty gay to me.
violent.
So that's an option, putting it out there, very iconic. That has options of the fit in.
I think the musical. There's a production of the musical coming soon in Melbourne, but not in time for us to watch it.
Nah. Drat.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. Katie Heron, a naive teenager, newly transferred from Africa. But if she's from Africa, why is she white?
You can't just ask someone why they're white.
Enters the jungle of US high school cliques. She befriends two outsiders, infiltrates the elite plastics group, then must decide what kind of person she really wants to be. Amanda Seyfried making another appearance on this list.
So Tina Fey read the book Queen Bees and Wannabes and bought it. And then she was like, oh, this kind of doesn't have a storyline.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of like vignettes of high school bullshit cliquey life. And then so Tina Fey wrote the story and then cast herself in it. And she also wrote the book, which is the script.
The book from the script
For
of
the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great. I've
Have you watched Russian Doll?
No.
No.
Oh, I should.
It's
Should we
also not Tina
finish
Fey, it's Amy
watching
Poker Face.
Poker Face,
There's
yeah.
another season of it coming out, so we probably
Jesus.
should.
Anyway, that's a throwback. I listened to Amy Poehler's podcast.
I just see the reels of it.
Like the first episode is her and Tina Fey, like downhill from there. But then you look at the other ones, it's like, okay, I'll listen
Seth
to
Meyers,
her talking
Judge
to fucking
Judy.
Mariska Hargitay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mariska
so-
Hargitay apparently auditioned a number of times to be Monica in Friends.
Yeah,
Would have been a very different career path for
She
both
was-
of them.
Mariska Hargitay from ER.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mariska Hargitay from
The Love Guru.
who's her mum?
Jane
Mansfield.
Mansfield. She made
Nepo
a
baby.
documentary about her mum, and I really want to watch it, actually.
Okay.
I'll see what streaming that's on. Yeah, so that is an option.
So
Very
Mean Girls is
camp, pretty queer. There's a gays.
They're the gays.
There's
like
a gay and
it.
a half.
There's too gay to function is a
To
quote.
get a function. It's very iconic.
Yeah. Who's the principal in that one?
The black guy who has a nephew named Anthony. That's it's the funniest quote. It's the funniest quote. My favorite line of the movie where he's like, I was talking to my sister and my nephew Anthony, and I was so mad, and not just because I have a nephew named Anthony or something. It's something like that. I'm butchering it, but
This next one we talked about quite a few ones ago. Little Women, when we were talking about classic literature.
yeah, classic literature that had been spun.
Yeah, and Little Women, we in our research hasn't been spun into something else.
No,
Like, a sitcom like Girls could have been based on Little Women, but it's
Yeah.
not. Like,
Yeah.
hasn't been spun in that way, but there's been lots of movie versions.
there's been at least 4.
Kirsten Dunst won
There you go.
famously.
So
in,
19,
Your House.
but the casts in these movies, Like the 1933 one has Katharine Hepburn and other famous people in it.
Yep.
Then the 1949 one has Elizabeth Taylor and Janet Leigh and June Allison and Margaret O'Brien in it, and it's insane.
Yep.
And then the 1994 one has like Susan Sarandon, Winona Ryder,
Kirsten
Dunst, somebody else famous.
And they're not the.
I want to say James Marsden.
Yeah, I think it does actually. And the 2019 is Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh, Meryl Streep's in it, Laura Dern, Timothy Chalamet,
another Amanda
Saoirse
Seyfried?
Ronan.
No, Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
And some other famous guy.
That old Bill Odenkirk.
Oh, I like him from Breaking Bad. And Nobody. I've got to see Nobody too.
Yeah.
This has got Christopher Lloyd in it.
As well or the sequel?
Both. Yeah. Two.
So we're not going to recount Little Women. It's about women in the Civil War.
In 19th century Massachusetts.
Yeah. So it was 1868 or 9 book that is quite famously.
By Louisa May Alcott.
And then several adaptations of movies and screen.
And TVs.
TV, yada yadas. And they did have a musical, which I didn't know existed.
In 2005.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a musical vibe.
I love the music. You know the music from the music from, I want to say, the 1949 version of Little Women sometimes just gets randomly stuck in my head.
No.
Yeah.
Sing some of it then.
Shit. I knew you were going to do that. No, I'm not going to. It's copyright.
When did you last watch Mervyn LeRoy's 1949 Little Women?
Probably like 10 years ago. Beep 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 beep.
Sure.
Beep 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 beep. June Allison is running through the snow. She cut off her hair to get money to send to the war.
All right, you talk about the next one because it's the reason you're wearing this T-shirt.
Sorry, I had to check what T-shirt I was wearing. Best Picture winner from 1940, Alfred Hitchcock's Rebecca.
You've seen the movie of this
Seen
many
the movie
times.
several times, most recently in the cinema.
You have not read the book
I have not read the book, and why?
because you don't read.
Because it's a movie.
Both those statements are true, by the way.
Yeah, yes.
Don't let the glasses
A young,
fool you, viewers.
inexperienced, a young, inexperienced bride goes to live her new husband at his grand estate, only to find the shadow of his first wife still looms large and mysterious around the mansion. Ooh.
I should watch it.
1940, Joan Fontaine, Laurence Olivier, Australia's Judith Anderson. Directed by Alfred Hitchcock, based off the 1938 novel by Daphne du Maurier.
They had a pretty quick turnaround back then.
Yeah, well, it was like, but not to the same extent, Jaws. Like, it's like, yes, make a movie. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
it's like,
But I think movies like this are made somewhat quicker back then.
Well, 'cause
Jaws
people
would have
read.
taken a long time to make, though.
yeah. But it's
But
also
like-
like, it was a famous book, let's make a movie, strike while the iron's hot kind of thing.
Remember we did The Fly, and
Yeah.
the original story was published
In the
in
50s.
1957, and the movie came out in 1958.
Yeah, 68, 86.
58. And then was
Oh.
the remake, 86.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm like,
back then
Gina
they went
Davis
quick.
is not that old. Yeah, and then it has been into different stage play adaptations. Does Alfred
Melbourne Theatre
Hitchcock's
Company
Rebecca. Queer
Recently.
Coded.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Joan Fontaine loves Judith Anderson?
No.
Oh. The Maid.
The Maid is Judith Anderson.
But The Maid loves Rebecca.
Yeah. There's undertones of not like I loved her, but like, damn, I want to, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
I should watch it anyway. I have
You
got
should.
here.
Hitchcock stuff, you should have it in there. It's one of his best. That's saying something because they're all pretty good.
Arguably. I'm just going to say arguably because
I know, I'm just going to keep saying it's famously one of his
I
best.
said The Shining, you shot me down. So I'm just going to say arguably to protect myself.
I said one of his best, not his most famous. Because if I said Alfred Hitchcock's most famous movie is Rebecca, I would get cancelled. Because
would
it's
you
Psycho.
say? What would you say is Roald Dahl's most famous movie? Matilda or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory
I would say, okay,
or BFG or The Witches?
Ooh, the witches.
Or James and the Giant. It's not James and the Giant Peach.
I would say that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a more famous movie than Matilda, but Matilda is more famously Roald Dahl.
Okay.
Because like Matilda is like, oh yes, from Roald Dahl, whereas Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is like,
Oh, Gene Wilder.
the kids that die on that tour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
a
deaths.
lot of deaths for a tour. Yeah,
Which one is Gene Wilder? Willy Wonka and the
Willy
Chocolate
Wonka
Factory.
and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is
Freddie
Johnny
Highmore
Depp.
and Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Good Doctor.
Yeah, and Tim Burton.
Yes.
And that I'll say it, even though it's implied. Helena Bonham Carter.
So Charlie
and Danny
and
Elfman.
So Charlie Bucket, a kind boy from a poor
Bouquet.
family, wins a tour of the mysterious Wonka Chocolate Factory along with 4 bizarre children. What follows is a whimsical, dark, and imaginative adventure in a world of sweets and surprises.
More dark than whimsical.
So 2005 was the Tim Burton version,
Yep.
much earlier, and we didn't write the date in the notes.
1971, I want to say.
So it's 6.6 on IMDb for the Burton version. I'd
Yeah.
say the Gene Wilder version's higher.
All right, I'll look it up for you.
I'm going to say it's in the 7s.
Do you want to give me a guess?
7.4.
Okay.
No, 7.9.
Willy Wonka 1971 is 7.8. Oh,
I said 9, didn't I?
You
I
did.
was going to say 8, but then I saw on the notes above that 1985 Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple 7.7. So I went a bit higher than that because in 1985 people would have downvoted movies with blacks in them.
Okay. Yeah.
People still probably would.
I don't know if that's the right way to say it.
No,
Lee.
probably not.
You got in trouble again. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Everybody
yes.
knows Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate
Charlie
Factory.
and the Chocolate Factory is the book. I have Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator for some reason, but not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The not so famously sequel.
They're not famous, yes.
You don't look for it.
Here, it's there. I just can't get to it because it's right behind the chair.
Yes, and then 2013 they made it a stage musical.
Yeah, which is fun, and a lot of schools do it
Yes,
because
children.
it's got kids.
Yeah, and it's whimsical, but even if they all die. I'm sorry, they die.
They do die.
In the Willy Wonka one, because I think in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one, you see them.
Die?
Like you see one really stretched out and you see them like one's got a squirrel and you don't see them die.
yeah.
You see them at the end when they're all leaving. They're traumatized and will need
But okay.
therapy for the rest of their life, but they're alive.
And they've signed a disclaimer so they can't sue.
Yeah.
You licked the happy. You stole the happy lifting drink, and you.
Yes.
I can't do. I didn't know it. Gene Wilder's
Yeah,
little
you didn't
rant
know
at
the
end.
words.
Yeah, I should have practiced it.
snozberries taste like snozberries.
I don't think we do it though.
No.
As much as I'd love it, and well, actually, like the first film is a musical. Really, there's not heaps of songs in it, but it is a musical.
No, there's at least one main song and 4 reprises. Wait, Pure Imagination. Cheer Up
Hit that
Charlie.
note. That song's so sad
Candyman.
when she's poking the washing with the big wooden spoon.
The Candyman can because he mixes it with love and makes the world taste
Makes the
good.
world taste good. I would not let my kids go to that man's shop. He's weird.
Yes, the Candyman is quite weird.
And not just 1971 weird.
No.
He's weird.
Whatever, and he actually bought the first van in that town to take his candy around to the children.
But Mr. Slugworth was quite happy that because it took a bit of the heat off him.
Yeah, he was like normal now.
Oh, no, this guy's got a van. We don't need to worry about the guy that approaches kids under bridges anymore.
No. Fucking hell.
Roald Dahl did not
Roald Dahl's
write
messed
that.
up. Remember the twits?
Witches. We've talked about witches, both versions.
Yeah.
What a waste of Kristen Chenoweth.
What a waste of Anne Hathaway.
She certainly didn't waste those
Accents.
dialect lessons.
She either did or she didn't. She's like, teach me all of them.
No, well, that's why she didn't waste them because she used all of them.
Every word of every sentence was a different dialect. Um,
I don't think we do a Charlie.
no, we'll cross that off. The other one,
Well, no, I think we save that to do like a witches and do both.
a Roald Dahl double.
We can do a Roald Dahl. We can do a compare the pair
We've done
where
that.
we watch 4 movies in a month. So we watched like two somethings and two somethings.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put the Charlie and the Willy Wonka against each other.
Yeah.
And then we can put
The Color Purple and The Color Purple.
Mean Girls and Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Or sorry
I
to
know
ruin
which-
your
I know
sorry
which
to
one.
ruin your segue.
Thank you.
The Color Purple and the Color
So
Purple.
The Color Purple was a book in 1982 by Alice Walker.
And we talked about Steven Spielberg last week and didn't even mention that he directed The Color Purple.
That's because it's not up there. Like, it's a very good movie, but you don't
In
think
his
Color
list.
Purple
Yeah.
and think Steven Spielberg. So spanning 40 years in the life of Celie, Whoopi Goldberg, an African-American woman living in the US South, the story trails her perseverance through abuse and bigotry towards survival, sisterhood, and self-worth.
Oh, good bit of alliteration there too.
Yeah, so I wrote that all. 1985 movie adaptation by Steven Spielberg.
40 years.
Produced by Quincy Jones, starring Oprah.
Oprah would have thrown a bit of money into it.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it was before she was like
Yeah,
Oprah.
she
though.
wasn't a billionaire then.
No, she was not even a millionaire.
She wasn't you get a car, Oprah.
No, she wasn't giving cars away.
We've spoken about Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and one of the funniest SNL skits is when Maya Rudolph does play Oprah and they're in the audience.
Oh, and they just like heads explode.
Heads explode.
And, yeah.
And just like, I think at one point, Dratch, what's her first name?
Rachel Dratch.
Rachel Dratch, like, just pulls Amy Poehler's arm off.
Yeah.
She's that excited.
It's ridiculous.
That's a reel I saw her on Amy Poehler's podcast, and they referenced a thing that they did in during lockdown, and she couldn't work her headphones out. Rachel Dratch.
It was the funniest thing. I watched a
seen
bit
it,
of it, and she's
look it
just
up.
like, she can't work out her headphones. And there's four people on the call.
losing it.
It's
Seth
Amy
Meyers,
Poehler, Seth
Amy
Meyers,
Poehler.
Rachel Dratch, and Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen.
So
But-
fucking hell.
Talking about it, but if you watch it, Fred is hardly reacting, and then in the podcast interview, Amy's like, I don't think Fred had his speakers on, so he didn't know what was happening.
The funniest thing as well is that they're doing the thing and they finally work out her sound, and great,
Yeah.
everybody can hear it, and then her doorbell goes. And then she's like, oh God, and then they go off and they're losing it. And then she goes, sorry. And then we're like, was that your doorbell? She goes, yeah, I forgot I ordered food.
Lockdown. We'll never, touch wood, have another time like it. And then after seeing that, I looked up Rachel Dratch at IMDb. She's not in enough movies
Oh no.
for me. I would love to actually just binge, just screen that series of SNL, because I don't want to be one of those guys in the comments that says this time of SNL's crap, but this time of SNL is crap.
It's definitely not as good as like it was back then, or then back in the like.
We've talked
Because it's like they get rid of the good people.
well, I've said this to you before. No one,
Gone off topic again.
even the
Sorry,
current
everyone.
cast, the cast just before this, no one there looks like star quality. Whereas when you go back and watch Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader, Amy Poehler, Seth Meyers, you
Yeah.
look at all of them and you go, they're going to do shit.
Yeah.
And before that, you look at Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi
Yeah.
and Chevy Chase, even though he was an asshole, Eddie Murphy. Like, you look at them and you go, they're all going to do shit. Whereas now you're just like watching them read the lines over there.
We get it, Chloe Feynman. You can do a lot of impressions.
Oh, God, I'm sick of her. I wish you could just tell the algorithm you don't want to see things. I'm like, I don't want to see another Chloe Finneman impression.
It's like how you can tell Spotify not to play Taylor Swift. Oh, and other artists.
As an example.
But that's just the first one that came to my mind. Anyway,
Good, I'm going to use that because I was choosing between Apple Music and Spotify. I think I'm going to go with Spotify so I can cancel Chloe Fineman's impressions out of it. The Color Purple.
The Color Purple. How did we get onto that? Oh, because
Maya Rudolph played Oprah.
Yeah. So 1985 movie, and then a 2023.
another season of Luke is coming.
Oh Jesus, can I finish?
Yes.
The 2023 movie of the musical adaptation.
Yeah.
Yep. So in 2005, it became a musical starring Cynthia Erivo.
She is good. Because she was on the stage too.
Yeah, she
And
won a
in the movie.
Tony for
Yeah.
it. No, she wasn't in the movie.
Huh.
The main in the movie was Fantasia.
Oh, yeah. She's the one that wrote all those Disney musicals. Sorry,
Danielle
Fantasia,
Brooks.
to just like
I know, yeah.
joke about you writing The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
She
didn't.
beat Jennifer Hudson at American
She
Idol.
can't even play the bassoon.
Nope. And I'm not going to
Maybe
make
she
a joke about her doing ballet as a hippo because that will sound fat shamey. Interesting with these movie adaptations.
Yeah.
The IMDb rating for the Spielberg version is 7.7.
Yep.
And the movie musical is 6.8. But then the Rotten Tomatoes is 73% for Spielberg and 87% for the musical. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, I think, has a niche crowd of rating people.
Yeah.
Gee, there's a lot to get through today.
There's only one more.
We haven't even talked
two
about
more.
tropes.
There are no tropes. The only trope is, it's not as good as the book.
Yeah, true, there are no tropes.
This one's a little bit different.
Okay.
The next one, and not because it was a play. It was a play, then a musical, then a movie musical.
Okay.
So My Fair Lady
Yep.
was based off the play Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw.
Yep.
So does that count? Because that's stage to
It's not a book.
screen. But
Well, then we
Yeah.
can count Kiss Me Kate
Yeah, I know.
or
Shut up.
like Taming of the Shrew.
yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, we'll cross it out. I just wanted to do it.
What we should, it's again not a book. It's not classic literature, Pygmalion. We should have, I was going to say we should have talked about it when we talked about classic literature into film.
Yeah. Anyway, 1913 is not classic enough.
Surprised they haven't remade it.
I don't know if you can. Oh, yeah.
It is one of the classic musicals.
Oh, do you know who'd be in it now?
Chalamet? I don't know.
Nah. Could you imagine? I'm Getting Married in the Morning, done by James Corden. Oh, God, that's why they're not making it because they literally can't say because he's already British and overweight. So
There
he's
was-
like made for that part.
There's a musical on at the moment that has Neil Patrick Harris and him and someone else in it. And I read a review that said James Corden was the only good thing about it. And I'm like, you should be sacked. You should be fired.
Wow.
Because I have no idea what play or musical they're talking about. And there's no way in any stage production that James Corden is better than Neil Patrick Harris.
But also, if that is true and he's the best thing about it, it's not good.
it's not a good show.
No.
But even like Neil Patrick Harris is not great in The Matrix Reloaded Again, Repeated.
But also, not many people are.
Yeah. But if you put James Corden in The Matrix Repeated, Neil Patrick Harris would still be better than him.
Yep.
There's nothing that those two could do together where James Corden would be better.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
this one.
my last one on the list, only because it's topical and I watched it somewhat
and it
recently.
also fits the brief.
It does fit the brief. It's not gay, but camp classic,
Yes.
if you will.
Yes.
3 divorced women reconvene after the suicide of a friend and plot revenge on the husbands who left them for younger women, leading to both comic hijinks and reflections on friendship and aging and a witty little dance number.
And it's made in 1996
Yeah.
when Goldie Hawn, Diane Keaton and Bette Midler were not old.
Yeah, so it's First Wives Club. Yeah.
It's like friendship and aging.
Yeah.
They're not old.
You know what? The cast is great. I watched it recently. So Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn,
It's
Varley,
the one where
Diane
Bruce
Keaton.
Willis does them with makeup, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they die at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Death Becomes Her was not based on a book.
Podcasters, you almost could hear that eye roll.
Then the husbands are Victor Garber,
Straight.
that 90s guy who's always a dad in the 90s.
Victor Garber.
No,
sorry.
the other one that's like Adam's Family, Clueless.
Oh,
That guy.
That guy.
That
Yeah,
90s
yeah, yeah,
dad.
yeah. I should remember his name from when we reviewed Clueless.
I should remember his name because I watched this movie he was in recently. Sarah Jessica Parker.
She
as
plays one of the
well.
other husbands.
She's Goldie Hawn's husband.
Well, yeah, very progressive for
Yeah.
1996.
Yeah, no, she's whoever's new wife.
Oh, because she's young.
Maggie Smith,
Oh,
Stockard Channing,
from Tu Wong Fu.
From Tu Wong Fu, famously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Maggie Smith from Sister Act 2.
Yes.
We had a Halloween baseball training and one of the girls came as Dolores Van Cartier.
Great.
She was in a habit.
Was she? Wait.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Okay. She came in a habit.
Did
I was
she
like,
brackets? The subtitles will explain what we were saying.
No, you'll get it.
You'll get it.
She came in the habit and then I just saw her. And
Is she
then
always
at one
in the
point,
habit of doing that?
Yep. And then I saw her with the sparkly and a sparkly cross. And I'm like, you're not just a nun. You're from Sister Act. Well done.
That's good.
And I realized
Who'd you go as, Marty McFly?
there's only one way you can run in a habit. Like I think every nun running looks the same. And it's hilarious. Sorry to any nuns listening.
It's like March of the Penguins.
Not narrated by Morgan Freeman. I went as Robin Hood,
Like a
and
Twinkie.
it was the cheapest costume in my costume cupboard, but training was at 5:30 and I got home at 5 o'clock.
Oh, well,
and so I'm just
of
like,
course, Lee famously doesn't organise things ahead of
I
time.
have shit to do.
Anyway, moving on. First Wives Club, good movie, funny. It's okay.
Only a 6.4 on IMDb.
Yeah, and a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't think they get it.
Because men reviewed it. Interestingly, though, directed by a man, which surprised
Also,
me.
interestingly, The Color Purple, directed by a white man,
Yeah,
which is probably why we don't think it was Spielberg.
but that's why I had Quincy Jones around.
Yeah. And Oprah and Whoopi Goldberg.
So that's the list. There's going to be plenty more, but that's the list that we have come up with. Listeners, if we've missed any, let us know. But we're probably going to choose this in the next 5 minutes. So what are your top ones? Obviously, Wicked.
So Wicked's in.
Wicked's in because we've already bought tickets.
Well, and because we have to review it because we reviewed Wicked Part 1
Because
last
we
year.
have to see it.
What are they going to retitle Wicked Part 1 as? They can't call it Wicked Part 1 and Wicked for Good. Let's talk about it in the Wicked episode. I am saying American Psycho or Kiss of the Spider Woman because I feel like we can go to the cinema.
So do we want to do two modern musicals?
Do we want to do two?
Two 2025
I
movies?
think so. Why not?
Yeah, that's true. There is, like, I'm going to watch Kiss of the Spider Woman anyway, probably.
Yeah, well, it's got J-Lo from Almost the Matrix. Why wouldn't you? J-Lo from Made in Manhattan.
I mean, it's got J-Lo from at least 3 episodes of Will and Grace.
And J-Lo from that movie where she's a stripper, Hustlers.
Robbed of an Oscar? No.
I was about to say J-Lo from that movie where she plays a stripper who is a hustler.
Yeah, well, she's a hustler.
Yeah. That movie where the bus has to go a certain speed and it can't drop below the certain speed or it's going to blow up because it has to keep that speed.
Yeah.
The bus that couldn't slow
couldn't
down.
slow down. Famously.
Famously
The bus that couldn't slow down.
from The Simpsons. Is it Kiss of the Spider Woman or is it American Psycho? Do we want to do two 2025 musicals or do we do a gay coded?
Do we do? I think we do. I think we do Kiss of the Spider Woman because I also think that
We're going to go to the cinema to watch it anyway.
yeah, and American Psycho we will do at some point.
Yeah.
It will fit in somewhere else, like
We
Huey
fit,
Lewis movies. I don't fucking
we
know.
fit Friday the 13th and Jaws into the same month, so we can fit
We
American
can fit
Psycho
American
in
Psycho
somewhere.
in with Psycho.
Back to the Future. Huey Lewis.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're planning that far ahead, but I would be fine with doing Kiss of the Spider Woman and Wicked for Good.
Okay. Done. So people have to go to the cinemas.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh my god, we're gonna do ones with spoilers. Shit.
Well, because we have preview tickets to
But
Wicked
also-
for Good too.
But also, the hot topic about Wicked for Good is that the posters are gigantic spoilers.
Well, and we talked about it last episode.
They
They fucking named Jeff Goldblum as singing in the opening
Have
song.
you seen the new character posters?
Yeah.
They've literally put Jonathan Bailey surrounded by crops.
They've literally put Ethan Slater as the Tin Man.
They've put Ethan Slater surrounded by tin, and then they've put Marissa Bode surrounded by ruby slippers.
Yeah.
And they've literally, even though you know it's going to happen, they've literally, I'll say literally again, put Michelle Yeoh surrounded by a fucking tornado. Like, and then They've put Jeff Goldblum surrounded by green bottles of elixir. And they've put Joel Grey surrounded by goats.
And apparently Coleman Domingo is the voice of the lion.
Yeah, he's going to be the lion. Well, and it works because he is a dandelion.
Oh,
I
I still haven't watched.
I
Still haven't watched Sing Sing.
watched half of it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow
Not that it was
Popcorn.
bad, it's because I was tired.
Kiss of the Spider Woman, go out and see it in cinemas, and then Wicked for Good. We're going to see it preview. So that episode's going to come out the day after the movie comes out. So that will have spoilers. So you have to go and see it. And yeah, we'll be back next week with Kiss of the Spider Woman.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Like, subscribe, join the Facebook group, and we'll be back next week. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Lee.